Hi everyone. Today we will be discussing our project for the TD Entrepreneurship Challenge, Mindfulness Moments. So my name is Cassie, and with me are presenters Lauren and Samia. So today we will be informing you about our entrepreneurial mental health initiative and showing how we took action to help our community. The skills that we will discuss can carry over to bring mindfulness, wellness to everyday life. So every day in Canada, the number of young Canadians from 12 to 24-year-old that claim their mental health is poor increased from 4.2% in 2011 to 9.9% in 2018. So since COVID-19, even fewer Canadians report having excellent or very good mental health. Youth have experienced the greatest declines in mental health since the pandemic began. Even so, levels have been too low for too long. So this posed a question and a niche we could target. How can the Enactus Bishops chapter help improve student well-being while respecting COVID-19 guidelines? How can we create the same intimate feeling as an in-person event could? How could we make it available to all students in need, especially those that may have lost their jobs or are in a tough financial standing due to being a student? Bishops is an English school in a French area. How do we create enough accessible English mental health resources? So our problem statement. So students are experiencing great declines in mental health, yet have trouble accessing resources due to financial strain, language barriers, and transportation. Resources can be intimidating to use.
And then we were hit by an inspiration: online yoga and meditation sessions. Yoga and meditations are useful tools in improving mindfulness and wellness. Meditation is a practice which focuses on awareness, perspective, and living in the present. Some of meditation's associated benefits include stress management, increased self-awareness, increased imagination and creativity, increased patience and tolerance, and reduction of negative emotions. In turn, yoga is known to improve physical fitness, pain relief, heart health, sleep patterns, energy, mood, and stress management. All students could actively participate in these sessions at their own pace. We started the initiative Mindfulness Moments and partnered with Now Just Breathe to host a meditation sessions of 1 hour each weekly. David Mitchell Collin Valley is a Bishop's University student and entrepreneur and the founder of Not Just Breathe. His dream is to grow his yoga and meditation business globally and inspire those around him through his teachings. Enactus Bishops partnered with Mitch and his company, Not Just Breathe, to support him on his journey and bring his dream to life while also helping the Bishop's University student population. Our partnership was the first official sale Not Just Breathe made as a company. Through this partnership, Not Just Breathe was able to recruit 10 new part-time employees, which each provided between 1 and 3 classes to us over the last 5 months. Furthermore, they were able to grow their brand and move into furthering the development of their website, which will provide a better experience for all clientele. Not only were we able to provide our student peers with accessible and affordable access to yoga and meditation sessions, but support a student entrepreneur along the way as well. Due to the co-operator's Youth Mental Health Wellness Project Accelerator grant we received, we were able to provide these sessions at no costs to participants as a way to introduce and promote mental wellness to the student body. Boasting yoga and meditation teachers from around the world, Mindfulness Moments creates an air of diversity and inclusion. Now, let's look at our target market. We targeted Bishop's University students doing their schooling online who felt isolated due to the pandemic. Students are often facing financial difficulties, which makes yoga and meditation classes less accessible. Students may not have been exposed to professional meditation and yoga classes before due to the barriers such as high price points and the lack of transportation. So having meditation and yoga classes online reduces costs since there's no rent in the facilities. The niche of low-cost yoga and meditation classes exposed us to a population who may normally be unstable to access professional classes. These classes benefit those who struggle with low self-confidence because they may experience anxiety when attending in-person classes, as they may compare their fitness levels to others. With their yoga and meditation classes, participants turn their cameras and microphones off, which creates a comfortable environment with no pressure to meet skill level expectations. The participants were found through the Enactus Bishop's Instagram and Facebook account, as well as The Dish, a weekly newsletter that lists all of the events happening around campus, both virtually and in person. The students see our social media posts or newsletters and then have the opportunity to click the link we provide them to join a Zoom call. Upon entering the Zoom call, we introduce the class, and then there we go.
Yeah, so now looking at some of the metrics, after each session, we encourage participants to fill out a survey to measure the impact that sessions were having on their mental health and daily lives. 230 people attended 34 mindfulness moment sessions, and 95 participants responded to our survey. When evaluating their mood prior to the session, we found that participants described themselves to be anxious, frustrated, disturbed, stressed, discouraged, and low on energy. We asked participants to what extent they agreed with the statement, "My mood has improved due to this session," and how they would rate their overall experience on a scale of 1 to 5. The vast majority of participants agreed or strongly agreed that their moods had improved due to the session, and similarly, more than half, most of the participants ranked their experience as a 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5. And that can be seen on the graphs in the slides there. So now looking ahead to the future, our project has helped improve mental health within our community and grown a student business. In the future, we wish to continue offering free yoga and meditation classes through Not Just Breathe. When we first received the grant from the cooperators, our goal was to hold weekly sessions of both yoga and meditation from mid-November to the end of February. Thanks to our marketing and the excellent feedback we've received on our surveys, word of our partnership got around to the school and reached the Wellness Committee. The Wellness Committee advocates for student mental health at Bishop's. They reached out to us and offered to partner with us in hopes of prolonging the yoga and meditation sessions offered to students throughout the final stretch of school. And that allowed us to give it to students when they needed it most, which was during midterms and final exams. Being an English school in the Estuary region, there are limited resources for Anglophone students, so we hope to compile and distribute a list of all English mental health resources in the region so that they're more accessible to students. This year, we have made our services free of cost due to the severity of mental health during the pandemic and to test if there's any interest in online yoga meditation. We plan to make this project sustainable down the road by offering a changed location of yoga meditation classes every second week. We still want our classes to be accessible, so we come up with a plan to have subsidized or free classes offered to students, and this will be feasible based on our less concentrated schedule. First, we brainstormed how we could turn the classes from free to an extremely low cost for the consumer, which means we have to elevate the quality of the yoga and meditation sessions even more. We realized the cheapest aspect of online classes was that there's no rental fee, but only the instructor who needed to be paid. Where could we host a class without spending money, other than online where people might not be incentivized to pay? In addition, we don't know when COVID regulations will be better. So this hit us with a question: why not practice yoga and meditations in the outdoors? With more research, we discovered there is a strong connection between time spent in nature and reduced negative emotions. This includes symptoms of anxiety, depression, and psychosomatic illnesses like irritability, insomnia, tension headaches, and indigestion. In addition, research shows a link between exposure to nature and stress reduction. Stress is relieved within minutes of exposure to nature, as measured by muscle tension, blood pressure, and brain activity. Time in green spaces significantly reduces your cortisol, which is the stress hormone. Nature also boosts endorphin levels and dopamine, which promotes happiness and well-being. Hosting classes outdoors still ties in our original vision of providing mental health services at a low cost or free. We have plenty of greenery, and our university is surrounded by a beautiful area that we can use at no cost. There's even public space next to the beautiful Massawippi River in Lennoxville. Furthermore, being outside is COVID regulation friendly in case not everyone is vaccinated by next September. By offering these outdoor classes every second week, we can hold onto our original vision, keep the same air of diversity, and create a combination between these two very different locations. We could charge consumers a pass per year, week, or month, depending on their preferences and budget. We understand that the province of Quebec, our location, brings some cold weather in the winter months. That's why we plan to only do meditation outside during the months of December to March. These areas around our university have legit fire pits, such as an area called Square Queen, that will not only keep us warm, but also add to the aesthetic of the class. Overall, we are very proud of how we combine entrepreneurship and mental health to benefit the community and local entrepreneur. In the near future, we are looking forward to further developing this initiative and impacting even more people. Enactus Bishops believes that health is the complete harmony of the mind, body, and spirit, and good mental health is the foundation of a healthy lifestyle.